Assalamu alaikum. Ahlan wa sahlan. This is PJ here. Welcome back to Easy Evangelism. Hey, this is the place where I really believe that ordinary believers can do extraordinary things if they simply trust and believe and obey God. And if they have some simple tools. So, one of the niches of this channel is to equip you to share with anyone, anywhere, anytime, including people from the least reached people groups of the world. Today we're going to be working on a specific tool that you can use in reaching and engaging your Muslim friends and neighbors. Now, one of the things we want our Muslim friends to do is to read God's Word, to read the Kitab al-Muqaddas, to read the Holy Bible, the Holy Scriptures. What they refer to as three books: the Torah, given to Musa, meaning the law; the Zabur, given to Dawood, meaning beautiful psalms; and the Injil, meaning good news, given to Isa. For all intents and purposes, it's the one Holy Scriptures that we refer to, English speakers refer to as the Bible. Although I wouldn't use that term with your Muslim friend. You can use the word kitab. That means book in Arabic. You can explain that the word Bible just means book, biblos, from the Greek, meaning book. It's the holy book. But for them, they refer to four holy books that have come down from Allah, and the first three are referred to in the Quran as the before books. But we really want to get them into the Kitab al-Muqaddas, the Bible. So how do we go about doing that? I will say something like this. Brother, I've been reading the Quran. I've read some amazing things. And let me share them with you. One thing I've read, Surah Baqarah, in ayat 3 through 4, says that the Injil is a guarantee of Jannah, a certainty of Jannah, a guarantee. I've spoken to so many Muslims, and it's sad to me because many have said there is no guarantee of Jannah. But the Quran itself says that the message of the Injil is worth knowing because it is a guarantee for those who believe in its message of Jannah, a guarantee of Jannah. And then also in Surah Al-Ma'idah, the table, ayat 46, it says that the Injil and the Torah are a light and a guide on the Sirat al-Mustaqim that leads to Jannah. You know, you pray every day, guide me on the Sirat al-Mustaqim. Well, Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayat 46 says that the Injil is a guide and a light on the Sirat al-Mustaqim that leads to Jannah. All right, so you need to know the message of the Injil. Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayat 68, the same Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayat 68, says that on Yom Kiyamet, on Judgment Day, when you're standing before Allah, He's weighing your hasanat and your sayyat, your good deeds and your bad deeds, that you will have firm, solid ground under your feet. Solid ground under your feet on Yom Kiyamet, so that you don't fall, so it doesn't collapse under you and you fall into Jahannam, into hell. The Quran says many wonderful things. These are just a few ayat, but it says many wonderful things about the Injil, about the Kitab al-Muqaddas, about the Torah, Zabur, and Injil. Have you ever read the Injil? Do you have a copy of the Torah, Zabur, and Injil? I would love to give you a gift, and I have a copy right here that I could give you. Could I give this to you? It's a guarantee of Jannah. It is a light and a guide to Jannah. It is firm ground under your feet on Yom Kiyamet. I mean, you can't go without reading this book. You must have it, according to the Quran. So at that point, many will say, yes, I would love to have a copy of the Torah, Zabur, and Injil. And if that's the case, then I always open up to the table of contents in the Injil, in the New Testament, and I always point out the first four books, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, mention how these are the biographies of Isa al-Masih. It contains many stories you've never heard before. In the Quran, in Surah Al-Imran, it says that you're to obey Isa al-Masih. So the only way to know what his commands are to read his words, his commands as recorded in the Injil. So There's a lot of debate on this as to what would be the best one to start with. Many like Luca, all right? And so you could direct them to Luke. Matthew would also be another one that's been highly recommended. Mark is packed with lots of action. Matthew, so you find lots of his actual teaching. And then definitely follow up with them and try to set something up within 48 hours to study with them.